watching again. A bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Before we continue this expose against Sapele, known as Uchenna Apkatanku, aka Sapele, the Anambra State ESN coordinator, we want to bring this attention to the Biafrans all over the world. The information that we just received that say there is a verifiable evidence that some state coordinators, such as Enugu and Ebonyi State, remember that Ebonyi State coordinator, our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sacked him during the time of NSAS protests, and the person of Nair. And that is why everything is making connection to what we are doing. It says that Enugu and the Ebonyi State coordinator are asking IPOB family members to submit their names and phone number in their unit, including ESN, including Eastern Security Network numbers. Now, the question you're going to ask is this: why are they looking for the contact and the names of the family members in their units and also the ESN who are in that unit, Marisha and Ebonyi State? And the message went on to say that I want to make it clear that such, hold on. And he went on to say that I want to make it clear that such order was not given from IPOB leadership permitting state coordinators to collect the names of family members and ESN members in their unit. Therefore, any state coordinator are warned not to venture into this path because of security risk involved. Any coordinator found asking for the details of IPOB and ESN members in this state will be dealt with. Now, that is why one of the programs I made some time ago, some people are going around trying to make a peace. But before you do that, you have to first of all try to solve the problem. And one of those problems is this: that our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sacked Chukwuebuka Udene and all his executive members during the NSAS protest because he refused to allow the family members in this state to participate in NSAS protests. So we are now going forward to the expose against Uchenna Apkatanku, aka Sapele. On this one, we are going to put a call through, because I said, for some of you who watched the few interview of that particular program, I said that I'm still going to ask them questions based on what they said, so that if there are something that they are missing, they are going to say it. So we're about to put a call through now so that we can be able to put these things and for people to understand.
Hello.
Hello, watching again.
Hello.
Iranian Neku. Odemma. Guano Wegu so na nde Chinasa Nwuru kpọrọ afa na Radio Biafra.
Yeah, that's one of them, not more.
Odemma. And we had an interview concerning those things in order to clear the names of you people, including King Jaja. Now, actually, Kaibidona Juju based on ife interview. And the Ofa Juncha can blues away Joa Bo. Kedi the reason why Afono Juen Afon na Radio Biafra? What is the reason why your name was announced in Radio Biafra by Chinasa Nwuru?
Okay. Thank you, my brother, for the opportunity given to me.
Okay.
The reason why we were announced on air was that we refused to buy their own idea. We totally disagree with them and the system they are playing through. Come to go to actually so that I only got water more and then make mistake when I say but no I can answer.
Obligbo ka ị ga-asụsụ Baịbụl.
Yeah, can so Igbo ka onye ukwu na onye nta weta maka na ụwa kịta amara m the reason ndị mmadụ ji like ebe a na-atụ ntụ. Most people na fall victims most times ebe a na-atụ ntụ due to na ntụ na-atọ ụtọ na ntị. But eziokwu, that truthfulness be bitter. It bitters a lot. And that is the reason Maazị Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu General in the custody of the DSS now, because not the straightforward, not the truthful. And this is the only reason. Any other crime I committed, any crime I know and one Radio Biafra committed, simply that we refuse to buy their own idea, which is evil. I know in the camp since the establishment of the ESN from the February last year, from February 2021. Since then, kind of in the camp to this March. But ever since then, kind of complain of my treatment and in school. Could you believe now over 1,000 boys, more 800 boys, now in camp, barely even for their fatherland. But due to my treatment, everybody retreated, and we were left with less than 200 men in the bush. Yes, even at that, they refused to treat us not even normal, at least treat us a little bit fair, a little bit okay. How can a soldier, freedom fighter, people you say for with empty stomach, and sometimes some of our men now they're new because no work I know, but they don't. This is the reason why they announce our names. Okay, now, how can Mazi say no election in the entire Southeast, in the entire Biafra land? And after some days, just 3 or 4 days to the election, Mazi will now come back and say, let the election. I see that now, that Captain Adero, Mazi, I am under custody, under DSS custody.
Okay, watch Chineke.
Election. That no election, but by me, my Simba.
Watch Chineke. Watch Chineke. This issue of election of the 6th of November 2021. Mana obrogo no nwe obi fu ike konye of iloto oge m na abukpalu isn't that na gbasalo nke anwa no commander group ife ga akwa nwa of so achom ki stick to those ones bụ ndị kwulekwu, because I took my time to put down those, you understand what I'm saying now? So achom ki stick to the ones go and go have the knowledge, you understand what I'm saying now? Ajụrụ ngo so kedu ihe mmelu ha ji ekpa afọ na Radio Biafra iwe say that no wa achọrọ eziokwu, not because of eziokwu ka Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'isi ebe
yes iwe ji kwa anyị bụ okay iwe ji kwa anyị bụ the thing bidoro after the attack anyị nwere na November. Okay, now on December that was either 16th of December 2021 I did evangelism I did. So unluckily for us, we had casualties. I'm Mmadubugwu. So after that day, I did the evangelism. The next morning, the full commander Uchenna Apkatanku, someone no meeting that morning. So I tell no one way forward, even if our brothers sit down. Sapele anybody any battle against Benjamin Mmadubugwu will be expelled from the struggle. So surprising, everybody turn against him. Only see Uzuma they thought you said Donana. Mmadubugwu now even defend it. He's not that oath with us. We are not under the same oath. Why is this kind of thing happening? Okay, now I don't know. Saying from that COVID enmity between us. Now I know the evil people and one of the struggle. Meanwhile, now I know only even even your choice here. Or each email browse the internet, anything more than your knowledge, you browse the internet. So all the same thing like even say a gentleman, as you go to different parts of the Biafra land. Everywhere they not confirming that Mmadubugwu is an enemy to the struggle, but yet this Sapele not defend the man to the last. So I was saying, now one chain of command they may exist, but not when we are being commanded to do the wrong thing. It's not a chain of command. I command DJ Boy, your brother. Chain of command, you go and kill your brother. I say, no, that kind of not wrong. Sapele no now have someone else to go and fight against our own brothers in camp somewhere in Israel. I say, I do ourselves, they fight our brothers. Now that kind of thing I do wrong. What's it an evil blue enemy? Now our boys from our camp, Mmadubugwu as security, like his own compound. Okay, now the Nigerian government will come now and arrest the boys. Now Mmadubugwu security. Them sometimes they set them ablaze. Will not even tell us that this happened. He will not even let us to know that police came to his house to arrest anybody. Meanwhile, he himself and the secure they were safe from the government. All these things which are marriage, and whenever we come to ask them, okay, when you see, not only for people who are the diaspora, I know their speech, our own speech. Or to hear to speak to anybody that he's the only one that can speak to anybody that he wants. Okay, now from that very moment I last year to start, I not complain with every day, but just a very single day I receive our anger. Now this is that day I go expel. Okay, now my question to India expel now. Somebody may encounter many problems, many hardships, pains, gunshots, anything you may record it the person's account, even a dime, you are not giving the person a dime, and a ton of scorning the person. So we are still just looking up to them. What thing that is that this Biafra struggle, Biafra is true for all, and many of them must put hand in debt, additional areas for our fatherland. Those people now, because King Deja now, as I'm speaking to you now, I don't think King Deja is still alive. Just for no reason. Anything the guy committed. Sapele no now. Okay. Sapele no now. The reason Sapele is really angry with very much angry that Sapele no King Deja ego go where Mechionu, Kone Mechionu, Kode Wanago, Kode my boss, Lemon, no, we're not a account. But social work is for us. Now, open a social union can get the 500 can get instead of eating the money alone. So we share, you sure that everybody now at the camp will tell the empty, no matter how small it is, we make sure everybody will tell. This is how the money came. This is how the money came. So, Sapele no we did the photo, which is boss Mmadubugwu. Because when I get questions, meetings. And what about there's questions kind of do. I do a question, or sometimes he will give order to some of his boys by the person will go. Sapele no one of his boys, his soldiers in the fight here against the zoo. You get still all these things go on. What I recorded. All these things we do, guys, just wipe all these evil men in our land. They are so evil. So evil, not evil.
Okay. Oge gị troko more light. Basalo ihe police unu evangelist ta. Then unu nwelo bad luck on your own side also. Yes. Then Sapele where someone on meeting, instead of you put the way forward, Then
instead of him instead of him consoling us.
Chelu amam chelu chekambia kamukucha that na mbosunu jecha evangelist we jecha bata unu kwa bad luck na side nkono, which is part of the of the struggle, because everyone need to sacrifice also. Then the Sapele where someone on a meeting where unu ka only anything bad against Benjamin Mmadubugwu, instead of equal way forward, you may throw more light on that.
Yes. Instead of the guy to not console us and tell us way forward, how to do, and how to go as a commander. Yes, let's assume coach in a team. If your team happens to lose a match, you don't have to come against them. You need to do more strategy to win matches ahead. But this guy now, that kind of, my men, sorry that I lose the people. He didn't do that. Okay, now, I need to take a picture on that. He didn't do that. Those men were still lying on that day. After the meeting, I'm back after the meeting. That's something that when you go to those people, they're not lying. But that's something that back in Balimbo, now, one of them, Amy, because one of those boys send the message to. So then the people now by Razaka, any other person. In that no way going to sponsor that burial. Other boys can go more talking to you now. Most of our boys, you won't that in Europe, my brother can never get that still in the mortuary. Them those or Benjamin cares about them. Okay, now these people I'm telling you now, not mortuary now, well, young ladies they got married to. Now those ladies are widows. And nothing is being catered for them at all. Nothing is being given to them, if not for the help of Kindeda. And now Kindeda now very a good guy too. So I'm asking way forward now. I'm asking which way to go now.
Okay,
this would be more than able.
Okay. Now I'm going to the whole world is listening. People are listening because here they may find set the record straight. When that now once a name is being mentioned in Radio Biafra, again you channel of because I'm a good that now Chisamuru is against the struggle. You know, so say now, unluckily for me to contact with you. Now the next question, based on if you could look at it before I got to the ones you could before, it said that now there was a time that you were to go and kill your fellow ESN member. Can you make it through more light on that?
My brother, Uchenna, I know what like this. Under one chain of command, if I'm available, organic like this, saying, boys, this is what I need to be done. I say yes. Which is in the I know and one is to know is you. But at the time as things kept going wrong, Mmadubugwu only Sapele duty, not the boys. How those boys are more Sapele will tell us that those boys have migrated from that very point to send the river to another place. Instead of telling us simply that those boys are there, we will not do that. Understand? Okay. As things now going on, we're in Imo State, wherever one will camp somewhere around this area, due to Anambra Imo, the very close, one common boundaries, one with neighboring villages, and much difference. So, by joining together and we said their camp some. Okay, now that's their camp now. I wasn't even able to move on Mmadubugwu, those boys, you know, because those boys know that that is an evil man who will now say that I know I hear no shadows to go whether Sapele are there, not the boys here, I just only those people not here also. Sapele were meeting, always at one parliament, King Dada and do to. So on King Dada, you know, if a Sapele one meeting, Mark I go in 9. Meanwhile, when you saw the second Sapele and also. Nakata na ọtọ ndị gasị anyị ka jebe ụmụnne gasị anyị mba na kama daka anyị na-atụ eme ESN agbasara ọbụna ndị dịka ESN mana as God have it, I made it to carry on n'udo ma the place the attack now I just ya
mana chele ajụ nchejugo now kedu mgbe ha zigala ụnụ ma ọ bụ ha chizigala ụnụ ka njeje gbuo ụmụnne anyị nọ na Ihiala and Imo, between Ihiala and Imo State? Kedu mgbe dị found?
That thing go January this year. This 2022 and January this year. But I can't say the actual date. One of the first week of January this year. What last year?
You mean Jajubi because on the 10th of November, this last year 2021, Nnamdi Kanu court case.
Yeah.
It will bombardment between this year and Imo State. A lot of people were killed, houses. You know what I'm saying now? So that is to say that those ones that the Nigerian government cannot get. You know what I'm saying now? Or maybe they, or maybe they had a battle with the Nigerian government. You know what I'm saying now? Now Uchenna Apkatanku use Sapele in order to use you people to go and finish the job. That is where this Ihiala, because when you talk about this Ihiala and the Imo State, and they also saying that
hello? Yes.
And they also have seen Uchenna Apkatanku, Sapele, Benjamin Mmadubugwu, that they are evil. So the Biafrans, whenever that you hear a bombardment, in Biafra land, know it that is Uchenna Apkatanku and who that he's working with, just like Benjamin Mmadubugwu, just like Sapele, just like Nair, just like Nair, Uchenna Apkatanku. These are the that he is using in order to finish whatever the Zoo government have left over. You also say now, that is why we say that from the 16th of this March, anywhere Batman is, we are going to do what? Take on all the politicians around that area. So that whenever they are communicating with this leadership who is working with them to go and do one or two things, they also have to decline. So let us continue. Now, instead that the day Unu decided to put an end to all these things that is happening was a time after Unu mentioned na Radio Biafra. You make you throw light on that.
Exactly. Okay, my brother. But very day, these things, the Agon Delon Air. I know that them themselves, they came to account because let me give you Sapele kidnapping squad because on the creation of Anambra ESN kidnapping squad. And my Sapele created the 3 camps from our camp. His motive of creating those camps was that these people will be returning, will bring the returns to the new camp, to the old camp. Something, not us. And when what is the return? And return because when you statement, because you definition, clear definition of the statement, define that return or define that. Yes, I know rumors that can make it happen. Okay, now our intelligence officer, one of our intel, I know, with a report into his desk that these people from brought you money. How come? Where's the money from? Separate now, no matter the money is not. Those were ego. They with a deal or for the ESN, go with the money. Call this the money goes to the sort of you just anything is Juliable. You have no right to ask this question. I want to do why won't you have right to ask questions, but we will have right to go and face any battle. But we have right to go and face any army point or any headsman inside forest. But subsequent to engage George Joker, I will make it not just for any George Joker, no any opener of crime. You understand? So this whole thing is this thing go. I think events maybe for moons. These people are material, but they are material for moons. I'm I will record it for hours. Yes, I been through. This will be very, very dubious. We need to against us. Hear me out. These people, the evil, they kill many of their brothers by themselves. We go never no I can't come over. Now didn't get only rob. King Dada now King Dada Cadendo. Then you have the question to answer. So more and more I'm no longer listening to any of their broadcasts, both on or anywhere. More another given. I'm done with them.
It's in Sapele create a kidnapping squad in a different camp to returning whatever that they have kidnapped or ransom being paid to them.
You work on that day when these people now they will return to us that we should remain here. No one's invited, and I know no one I got no battle. I got no jail, I got no jail, any from outside. No one's invited, not just I know labor. And I can know time it was a nice turn. And when I do, I watch it not for good because I'm not you, not for what the return or what that issue.
Oh, no one's involved.
And I know what I am. I know no go in the last kidnapping at this Anambra State, and they will say one very good day I on the camp. They ran to us in the camp by around the attack on the main road. Then what you only want to intel they are around them they what jam in the south. We almost got to that day. That one now the third kidnapping one since that new camp. And up to now, when they will find is them. Many of them, some of them I not communicate with. Now I call on about the AK and case a cheat now sometimes not never very go see any from which is anyone at the old camp. We start every day. We manage to eat once a day. Before I didn't eat a day number 1 hour. And that is the end for the day. Now those people they live fine. So those in that go kidnapping squad or creative. Even about the special sport, not one of them do something. So I know now when you know upon data against them, when they never be email anything. So that is it.
Hey, can't you watch you also? Ono one on na-ekwu ifefa kwulu. No gana no ofu ebe, onwere gana alụzi. Nọọsụ ndị na-ekreti ilu special camp bụ ndị na-ewetazi return. Unu wee jụọ afa return gịnị? Kedu ife na ekwera sa ebe ajụ?
What is that return? Or return send the line from Obodo Biafra na account of ESN or return also. Now I say never mind ka I need define. Na I man no really na say anything I need to leave on our own level. I think I'm not doing that our own story but na diaspora understand the line go. Kevin na robo I get do because very clearly now I know I think anything. Our own mission there is to go and eliminate whoever want to eliminate. And go the person's property will be untouched. Okay now. Everyone going to sign out our struggle. What are we getting? When are we engaging ourselves in the struggle? And what is the benefit from that struggle? I know when I'm working. Because when I'm bamboo, because I'm bamboo, people say, "Man, we jalota ego." About you know, because all the all of a sudden, ego. So all these things people know his conspiracies and his entourage is involved.
Okay, that brings me to the next question. But then I think I've answered that question, and that question, which if you will on the other interview I made, but it's that na the oath unu take that the oath unu take it, and if unu we take that oath, na for one another amazing if ya bo iyo no ngolo.
No. At all.
Ọ dị mma. Onwe fi chikwu.
Ife chikwu bụ na ndị a gwara anyị na as far as abata na camp, Yungunwa bụ nwoke that was not erect for any reason. If you are mindful about their life, that means it will determine for the struggle. Which means you should remove mind from anything even go ego that we should just focus. Sometimes I may fast in my camp, my brother, I may fast sometimes 2 days, 3 days. I remember now this man organized fasting upward with the Lord in a hotel. During our men on stage, as in our women, so the Lord in a hotel, after I fought a child against shame and other things, which is Siva Banando. This man, Abanando, no very contrary to our constitution. A good person. Not the person, maybe that the gods will take control, but the person, okay, now, a good person. And since then, when was everyone people on your community, instead of people, the person, as Casey Bonnie, were just one as well, being those top commanders. On occasion, notice here, any of the evil deeds, against the constitution. You are eligible for just Savannah, but someone no junior officer million. A good person, you. And make it our brothers no upland, now do our pains, gather themselves, and in our pastors no upland, gather themselves. They are in your message in a camp. Whereby the evil, the atrocities of commander meeting from that day, all these things will be the understand?
I will still come back to that woman of 18. I will still come because on neighbor Anua. Can I move way forward according to the comment section on Fuleba Anua, which have a connection with what I'm about to ask you. The person said, Lawrence Penny said, those politicians need total evangelism. Those politicians need total evangelism, and that is my question. Oge said that na obununu gaga me politicians attack. Gaga me politicians attack. Na obununu bata. Weki repeat kwa put come more like Hello. And even new.
Come again, please.
Onye ọbụla na-stop book gwa anyị nọ live biko. Onye ọbụla na-stop book gwa anyị nọ live. Ka enwe ike concentrate here biko. Ka enwe ike concentrate. Now,
okay, I'm there.
Okay. Ịgwala m wee sị m that now ọ bụrụ na gaga evangelist against politicians.
Yes.
Ungaga evangelists against politicians. Jecha bata. Kedi inwe ike ilotakwa ife gwalum before. And inwekwa ike inwe ndị etinye.
Even with before go mbo our sweat ka dey. And so I want to do everything by I just how to start those things because I is very clear now I evangelism. No I realize the reason. No, just deliver our mission, then come back. I want to do this is our stroke value. Or that one.
But I move from there. Go from there. Even where some that now open gaga evangelists gaga me politicians attack. Gaga me politicians attack. no bata. Onwe ifi gwalum sina Benjamin and Sapele na agwuno.
Okay, yes. Honorable, sometimes maybe I discover any politician name in the area. Never na the land they are okay.
Hello?
Where we first of all.
No. Start again. Chelu. Network will break now. I want you to start again. Open Gaga find there out a politician, a tough politician there.
Down with Macadona. I did the place. Yes.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, that is network failure.
Yes, on network failure. Ajujun Jologo, Iwalum na first interview I melu. It was seem that na obunu je gaga politicians, politicians na isubote nsogbu. No unu jecha abata, onwere ife Iwalum na Benjamin and Sapele.
Sometimes 3 days, sometimes 2 days. I do or shine na Israel. Those that year, I want to born for 7 days. See, they achieve their goals. I will not see where any politician related. I'm going to go to Mmadubugwu go to no food. Sapele national only development our feeling. Not knowing that no our duty assumption around after that 3 days I look at it once in a day.
Does it mean that na hard or happy na game politicians attack?
They are not happy at all, my brother. Only the head of this Biafra struggle now, this and Nigeria as it is now, and this society go. And Chukwuebuka is from Ebonyi State, while Mazendu Nandekano is from other state. But Adrian no choose direct. No, that's every damn step. Mazi Nandekano made Katusi follow. Okay, now Mmadubugwu conspired, took the troops away. Mazi took. See, that I want to with Mazi troops and another Kongla. That only several times know the as second on the go. Kaina phone na video call, chacha. Okay, now so let's think that Mmadubugwu guy now even on go the anibo. Na kwaketa na ona agwa anyị ji nwa na ya nụrụ na ọkwa ọbasi na amaya since ka ebe ọnụ. Imagine that kind of statement.
Benjamin John ya wee gwunu na na-agwa unu ka unu nọrọ nwa akụnụ maghali kedu ebe maazị Chuks ọbasi nọ keta.
This is his question every time on Nigeria is steady.
And this Chuks, Maazị Chuks Obasi, the lawyer to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Na-emefe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru.
More than lawyer, anybody truthful to this struggle now this Anambra now. I get every single detail about Maazị. That time Onyenduna East, but his let's choose, but the only vehicle here, watch the video. Is let's go on the only vehicle now again at the price. that plan upon the man only injury. I'm not attack is spiritually for coming physical attack. Man will a young man who not married about 40 years of age. Now I go in now in family about issue no one. Now issue irrespective of the Biafra. No bonus of Biafra can never run without with family. Now it's okay. Choose his marriage tomorrow.
Now
and they only follow the foundation on the country lane. But Sapele second Mmadubugwu any account about the academic none of them can give us any report. Manavane claim Navan nothing. No, that's opposite of issue. I wanna do take it master gate or manager for master gate. That's the master where you see, or have you eliminated him in order to take over? This is whatever was everyone. My brother, case is too much.
Of course, case is too much. If I name Uchenna Apkatanku, can we separate the weed from the chaff? You see, all about all. Now, I can give you more light. Basalo Ogesi na Sapele nwere ego na-abata from the leadership. And kedu mgbe chelu Sapele wo no nwere ego na-abata from the leadership. No hustle onu chelu kambia chelu us na nwere ego na-abata from the leadership, from diaspora. No hustle onu nwa.
Our husband.
Yes. So that means, in his own words, that leadership has abandoned you guys. And and meanwhile, something is coming, and when something comes from the leadership, he will take some money to give Mazi Chinonso, aka King Jaja, in order to close his mouth. But then,
but that was the point.
But then, King Jaja will steal from that money and we na elinne mana ajụjụ nchọ ịjụgo amara ndị jụa King Jaja I ọma na ego na-abata ka ọ marọ
King Jaja ọ chọrọ itinye anya na dat na ego na-abata na ego ọ chọrọ itinye anya bụ ọga ọ bata nwaanyị nabatara because ụlọ anya nwa na King Jaja si go tinyebe anya ọ na-azọ the position of the ọga. His own problem is just tell us if after everything, me check call why you not calling it. I'm going to go to now. I'm going to go to just tell us this is how everything is coming in or everything is being spent. You will not tell us. Now only care must say the man will be. I starting out 1 million. Okay, now if you want to work now, and send the plan 800,000 for a month. The whole of ESN on Anambra State. You want to send the line every month is 800,000.
You mean 800,000? Chelu? You mean $800 or 800,000 euro or 800,000 pounds?
Hi, 800,000 Nigerians Naira.
Can I send? Send the whole of Anambra State?
ESN. Yes, not 800 send the line every 30 days. And now, why other or his own brain calculate your line. Like I said, how many boys? Now, that's 800,000 I need to run in 1 week. And that is the reason we start on this. Because even going to with 800,000, it was about up to 200 times 1 people. Every year, since the very costly now, and we go on neighbor. Every year, that's 2-3 days, 1 week highest. I don't know. Other days, I not start with the only get that I must eat. One later, and the following day, just this in the element. Okay, this February, first I know let's go the money 1 million. Yeah, the 1 million. Now some 200 we go to somewhere else, which is unknown. Anonymous fellow, not 40,000. Meanwhile, the 700 also then they send the to us. Okay, now many of us, many of them when they are only are forced to be or guava. I think I'll change call. Now that I'll receive that call about the 800,000 Zabata. Invite us, let us be very sure, so that if this kind of issue arises tomorrow, somebody can defend you that you didn't mess up with their money. Mana, on your putting that one. I have even here for the no young guys. No, you will be a man of Biafra. No, we won't no, only the enemy or party. I message that I don't like that. So we're just saying that we are American because our appetite for this for the movement. I appetite with our whole mind for the movement. Now, one thing, two things involved is either death or a victory. I'm very angry now as I'm talking to you that some of the boys 500 now. After 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'll be okay 500. And we are now based on also give the labor and for the that time you money. You everyone Naira and we are 2 Naira and we are 500 Naira for any client sometimes. So all these things we buy number I just we hope on Elohim, whom is the creator of heaven and earth. I wonder we have all these things are stop with automatic break.
What we are doing is a very great work. It's a very great work because what we are doing here expose all this evil that are doing using Mazinam the can command and control in order to cover up their tracks. Now, my next question, because of Sapele, ni form Ocelon na no 800,000 na bife na bata. Kedu mgbe ọgwa loan if not 800,000 na bife na without the whole of ESN, and then February. Kedu mgbe ọgwa loan if
I this thing from that November. This issue after kind of attack.
Oh, November.
That you can't just be dying.
This November during the Anambra election.
Yes.
Call Wallon na 3,000 naira. Even like you were the moral advisor and I need to go re-war. Just that came that day almost many for cars and numerous heroes, but no one has upon it. So but also from the bush. They ran deeply from the but also return out of the camp after 3 weeks. From that day, this attack you Baba also can after 3 weeks. Meanwhile, more King Dada and other people on the camp. Still, we secure every of our property on other point. We handed everything to him as the boss. Corner. Then from there, now this is we can't continue like this. We can't just be lying here for nothing. Nothing is solid. Now, since even in honest to manage, everyone will not sustain him. Not 800,000 can nationally change the land.
for us add the money. So then at this February, the money will go this that's one understand. And we have 200,000 naira.
This February 2022.
Yes.
Cost now the money may increase again to 1 million for the whole of Anambra State.
Yes.
For the
whole of Anambra State.
Is it every two weeks or every 1 month?
No, every 30 days, sometimes 31 days.
So every 30 days, this February, go with along 1 million naira now, but for the whole of ESN in Anambra State. And upon that, 200,000 naira go to Anonymous.
Yes.
Odimma. Now, if there's one check, some of our men who sold landed property. And why?
I got it. I will just as I'm talking to you now. The only grace we gonna form in my village go. I know from village concept for town. Because now I look up fatherland, your father's house, property there for after there. And I will not impossible to meanwhile, my belongings in the town in the last year. Come on, now I do myself in the bush. Momo Matica and the line I get job. Sapele when we place an embargo on us that we must pay 2,000 each before anything I get a job. Meanwhile, I've already arrangements. No, before I get them. More when the Maka, more than a bush. Now, Warrior, aging Maka can lay my small 4,000 naira for that 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira now, the guy gave me 1,000 and we had the money 1,000. This one that I'm talking to you, even organized from this last year. My shoe is there from bush. I can go to another million every day. No other shoe to change. Man, I know where the boots provided on behalf of ESN. Last stop for somewhere. After that, I received from Bafa area. So as it is now, any of them not at the camp now with promotion. And all these things go, all these my treatment, we don't do most of all the liberties. Some of us, their wives, some of us no one don't camp. Their wives are not. Some are divorced, some go their organ, struggle. Some police there now their houses, bring them to a court, which is why you work court to request for the property. Not easy to do. As it is now, this attack what man. I have to gallivant endlessly, no shelter on my own. Even the people, no labor easier until the next moment. Because there's no how I return to the village after how many months. You return empty-handed. Not even returning empty-handed. You come again to come and consume their food in the village. Because you know the thing I know, we are highly expressed as very big secret. People, most of the people are into due to now. So only case about wait for many months. If they're not one get there. So I have to hang some in order to cover up my nakedness. You understand? So all these things anybody sitting on an ESN Anambra chapter today, where they own IPOB, Malino, those people now are conspired Sapele because the Sapele were one strategy on the use that if you come to his own idea, I'm gonna commit some commitment. But I know I'm going to know nothing anything going to the evil people and struggle on everything.
achọrọ m ka ịgwa m ka ịgwa anyị gbasara ụmụnne anyị ndị egbusigolo egbuo enigofa and ka ị na okay
some of ndị nke dada n'iru ọrụ onwere enigo ndị nke their people they have kabamado akpọ every time atụlụba ntụ steeti ịmago onwere ebe ya atụgide ntụ onwere ebe ya agụgide mmadụ ogwu dị anya ya ka achịp na ọ bụ na awọlizi awọli. You have to tell the person the truth. So after able to tell the truth, after everything in the ESN, many of them, which is known as a junior officer, then I can't give any account of the one now because I'm a new case here and I made it open. I general mortuary public nature because in this room was one after the mortuary. Any possible gunshot, bullet wound, the bullet because the name of the other and the brothers. But for any kind of a madam, think what they people anything about them. If you ask them now to give you voice notes of content as it is now, I don't understand why they're possible. I don't care this man now go or even able to well. Every time we are no last.
Chelu Njaja na onwe ya bụ onye na-afụ na-agba mbọ ka enyi ndị nwụla. So agwa anyị kịta nwa na Sapele ya nwụrụ onwe ya na ọdụrọkie ka ya nwụrụ onwe ya sa participate maka ịgwa ndị anụ egbula egbu n'iru ọlụ.
Mba, he's not bothered. He's not bothered at all. He has never been.
Okay.
And the reason we now apologize as a commander, I put it in the role before. I'm not even going to face any challenge. Man, yeah, talk about Oga. I put on the one you treat us right. We went away.
Now, the next question I'm trying to go. It will seem that no when back up is when I go off, just like it is we kunye before. It was said that na fanara rap unu kuo biono. No nde onwelu ndị a na-arapụ iche ka ha kwuo bifa. I nwere ike itinyela ya ọnụ na ya bụ okwu.
Yes, my brother, let me tell you because now Sapele no create the about special sport. The special sport is special among the freedom fighters known as Bush. I've never seen where that is done for the first time. Now we have a special sport. Those special sport now they use it as tools. Everyone they use as equipment. It's not as any bad mission. Now be in the meeting. You can't stand in the meeting. You go about another person now. What special sport they put. If we command those special sports, a blue that person, that junior officer, maybe before the person after 2-3 days with injuries, person just for question. You will not commit another crime just for you to ask questions. They ask you. Because now address the question: are you wiser than them, or are they fools? Why not remain silent like them? You could anything. You be in for it. Do the same thing. As you, and then my name our father campo.
Odemma wanano. Now, if I don't talk, I can go. One of the member of Gallant Men ESN, Ejidelu, yana nina ememme nke ndo Igbo na-akpọ sex. Ewe jide we chọọ ka emenye akaje enwe ike ịtụtala ya ọnụ n'okwu ahụ.
Okay. Well, according to Babylon, now onye nọ n'iru ọgụ a na-echekwuru nwaanyị na onye nọ n'iru ọgụ niile abstain here from imekọ nke na nwaanyị na just gịnị ya ikwuru okwu chacha not against the law, but themselves now the special squad members wherever selected themselves as in for their own people with their self-neglect. You don't have ordinary, not junior officer. You have their own road. Meanwhile, you're gonna allow a woman one, but not here. Okay, now when was Chukwuebuka what their secret one day? One of our junior officers exposed over. Okay, now instead of battling break our law.
Can you go to expose over? Yeah, kọwara ya ọfụma kedu ka
expose onye bụ na-ekwu ya na nkwado ndị ebe na sistem na mmafia ka a na-akpụ ya ọsọ na nwere ndị mafia ọkpọ the person azọ ọkpọ ya azọ na the person mafiakwazị na sisi na asị emene mmadụ my brother wey the guy dey push this thing very small thing may na the guy nwere that day very little thing may from there, I don't see New York. Man, as God may have it, that person committee managed to talk with that guy. Up and now, when you see that day, any city the guy is as it is now, the guy I know on go. But that guy, the committee, that thing now, age choker, even that person.
Chelu
go down now.
Onye nke commit also na the special squad.
Also national commander of the special squad itself.
Then onye nke fụrụ afụ wee sị ọkwas na ama amapịa n'onwekwa na ndị onye jere mapịa ewe chọọ ka egbuo onye
onye nke ahụ nwere junior officer
ya ọfụla afụ wee kwuo wee sị ọkwa mapịa na-ekwe onye mapịalụ ndị na-ewe dewe chọọ ka egbuo onye ọ dị mma ife ọzọ just the last question chọrọ ka nja ka ịtọnyekwa aka n'okwu anụnwa ị gwara anyị wee sị November ka Sapele kwulu nọ 800,000 naira ka a na-enye the whole of Eastern Security Network nọ na Anambra State. Then ewelute na this February anụnwa February nke last month ka anyị nọ March kịta anụnwa o wee sị that na nọ 1 million naira bife na-abatazi and n'ime 1 million naira anụnwa 200,000 naira na-aga to an animals. So wee ka bụrụkwa 800,000.
Yes.
Kpatukwu onye aka then ka anyị wee mechizie ihe.
Okay. Ever since ya apụtara na n'ime camp Sapele na onwe ya okwute nuru na nwere iwe NSN from outside the country. Iwe na-agwa anyị bụ na our family members na upland bụ ndị na-afa themselves plus struggle now in onwe and our own struggle. So after everything, after I made one attack, I won a now onwe by commander. But he's not a real commander. He's not a true commander because Commander Butuza. Commander Butuza intercept that Ogoja, you will be at the front as a commander. Let's assume as a father in the family. If any attack occur in the family, the father could be at the front, the mother, then the children behind. But this is our case now. But I know about the last children now at the front and the attack. So after that, I was in Bar, no one Buma, I was when you see a new Makama, I took one even. I will give them questions. That time I just Malina attack a jar and can go give also. I give them a question. How from there, what was now 800,000 again, more 800,000 was the legal test, was called the legal grant. Not just a good 800,000. A good one, 2 things. I give one. I make it on February. The guy put the money to go 1 million. Upon those 1 million, with the 1 million, or shine 200,000, they go. Who is the person in the 200,000 or shine about our business? I'm also more, and the funny part of it is that this ESN issue, I can't win here. I can't his girlfriend because he receive our money according to our interest. His girlfriend.
Account his girlfriend, not the wife.
Before he later got married to the same lady, but before he got married to the lady, we can't check on operating.
Okay. Before he got married to the girl, account to the girl as a girlfriend, could you receive Egono? Okay.
Egon about ESN.
Ọ dị mma anyị echago kama onwe ife nchọ ka m tụnyekwu olugwu oge anụ wee gwara m wee sị m wee gwara anyị wee sị anyị na oge melụ na attack na ya nwere onwe ya gbara ọsọ with onye nke ọzọ with second ya then wee mechazie n'ọnụ na onwunu bụ ife kwechi ife nchọ ka m gwago n'ọda na all sell out nleke elelo and Akatina Samuru and the other people hunting in our work along with. If Emily found when you disclose location, no. Because I've gotten an information. You know what I'm saying now? That these somebody say that now no leadership are the ones who is exposing the locations of our gallant men, that there's a lot of betrayal. You know what I'm saying now? So they Mmadubugwu first person that one, Mmadubugwu first person, somebody, Mmadubugwu is specific. No one has seen Mmadubugwu with the whole thing. We tell the world that our problem here and one of this Anambra Election here, bro. Benjamin Mmadubugwu. Let the whole world hear it because no one will hear them. But who will tell me if I see any truth and hide it? I'm also it. Somebody. Benjamin Mmadubugwu, the evil man behind this about Anambra State struggle. He was the one that ordered that King David should be killed through Sapele and his second Udene. This is broad daylight. Benjamin Mmadubugwu our problem here. Nobody else. Because of honor, deceive, or you deceive, or you change. Just like this kind of thing, these idiots, they are. I think where is kind of 1 JJ. Don't discuss this kind of thing, or you need to change. Kaira nonsense from his mouth. Kaira put outside. I treated that case like yesterday. I treated the case. Salo, the sit at home, Soludo cho Equoselo, and I treated the case. Basalo one prophet, prophesies a law. So even when we are na, can I stay in one place? You can I stay in one place? Just like information on social media. I just pick it up from social media and also attention. A verifiable evidence that some state coordinators, such as and the Ebonyi State, are asking IPOB family members to submit their numbers in units, including ESN members. And the message went on to say, or the information went on to say, I want to make it clear that such order was not given from POB leadership permitting any state coordinator to collect names and families of family members, including ESN. Therefore, any state coordinator are warned not to venture into this part because of security risk involved. Any coordinator found asking for these details, IPOB and ESN members in his state will be dealt with. Now, These are the people who now work with the zoo. Collect now. They want to clean up. As I say now, they want to clean up. This exposition wine ahead now. It's just getting started. It is just getting started. You know what I'm saying? Now, it is just getting started.
Yes.
And while we are doing this exposition, people will be opening to know that person like I know that he's not the only one. You know what I'm saying now? That in November 2021, he agreed that 800,000 is given to the whole of Anambra State. Just this February, yesterday. Yes, just yesterday, last month of Naira. For the whole. Whereas millions upon millions are being given to other states. You know what I'm saying now? I believe including he himself. I believe including he himself. You know what I'm saying now? I believe including himself. Money are being dished out, but to use all the money, we generate a billion life. A will money, they will go generate a billion one. Now sabotage, onye kuze egbu onye kuze akpa afa na Radio Biafra. So all the man watching, all the man, we will continue, but ka obegoda anyị etu anụwa. Onwe ife iche gwa Biafrans, the autopilot, because autopilot are the ones kita anụwa make sure that's na fundraising, na raise fundraising. If not, China Sanworo and co, how will we kusigo every activities of IPOB? How kusigo protest? How kusigo the activities of protest in the whole world? How kusigo the activities of letter bombardment? How kusigo a lot of things? And when they even sit at home, how kusigo if any manwa? And you know why you be preach, even now we making when I'm not chatter back. You also say now. So thank the IPOB autopilot, making sure that now fundraising naga, and they are doing everything humanly possible. Can make sure that now they with fund, because the survival of IPOB and the ESN, our gallant men and welfare and the rest of them come from this autopilot that you are seeing right now. Say now, if not, what they want is Mazen Degan to be killed, because because before Mazen Degan was kidnapped, before he was kidnapped, he had a meeting. He wanted to have a meeting, and that meeting is to reshuffle the DOS. You know, so reshuffle the DOS, because when it comes to a time that when a man needs to take a bold step, you know, so say now to take a bold step, and that bold step is what Mazen does, because that he surrounded himself with evil people, so they connive and told Mazen Namdekano extradited him in Nigeria, and that is why that anything of Mazen Namdekano they are against. That is exactly what they are doing today. You know, so say now that is exactly what they are doing. So in the nearest future, once you remember anything, because we keep on this thing till we finish, I get finish the whole of interview. The interview I melo my mom na your commander. It's about 1 hour. So we have a lot, and as we're going, then we'll be asking more questions. On waiting POB worldwide.
Even Magua Umuibo, Biafra, ebe ọ bụla onye abụla nọ na o nwere ogwu ilu a na-atụ na be anyị, ọsị onye atụ na okwute na-abịa, onye atụ na okwute na-abịa, maka na ọ mara ụmụ onye nke ya ka ọ dokwute ya ba ka ebe ọ pụtara onye ọbụla kwụba aka ya ọtọ. Eziokwu arụtọ na ntụ. Nwanne m nwoke, nwanne m nwaanyị, onye ọbụla ebulu na-ekwu eziokwu. He is being hated by many, in fact by all. But onye ọbụla atụ ntụ, onye ọbụla na-atụ anyị, that is where people will be falling into. Mana nke na-anụ olu m kịta, ebe ọbụla na-anụ olu m, keep your hands straight, because now that aka gị ekwu ọtọ ịdị ọcha ka e that promised land. Iwu gwa onye you are on generation. I'm more you will not be very, very upright in everything you do. Avoid throwing a ball against a wall because it must surely come back to you. That's the law of karma.
Or say that only is being hated by all. Just like the first statement to Omeleban was saying, now they cannot DSS don't jump because of truthfulness. Because of the cannot betray this struggle, he would have sold this struggle a long time and be living. But because he stood by the truth and stand by the truth, and that is the reason why that he is suffering. You know, so say now, that is the reason why that he's suffering. That is the reason why Benjamin Mmadubugwu, Sapele, Uchenna Apkatanku, and the rest of them are fighting against Mazen Nnamdi, fighting alongside with the DSS, Nigerian government, having meeting, discussing about political solution, trying to turn IPOB into a political movement that one day they will say, go and vote, go and take your PVC. Because I've heard somebody say that they are not following Nnamdi, that they are following DOS. I've saw and heard somebody on the comment section. He said that they are not following Mazen Nnamdi, that are following DOS. And DOS has their own strategy. And part of those strategy is to do what? To the Mazen Nnamdi stand for. To do what? To keep us in this unperpetuated and forcefully turn us into Muslim. And that is what we're saying no. Because if you know, during the time Uthman Danfodio came to the northern Nigeria, what is his mission? His mission is jihad. He's not interested in wealth. He's not interested in education. That is the reason why that when the Britain came to Lagos, they had it very hot with the Yoruba people. Came to the Biafra land, they had it very hot with us. And they now moved to the north and find out that the northern people accepted them. Now, why was it? It is because the conquer of the Hausas during the 1904 to 1908, 1904, 1908, you understand? They were conquered. So it becomes a marriage that both of them together. You understand? That is the reason why that whatever they are doing, they use the Fulani in order to complete whatever the interest that they are doing, even if to renew their agreement of oil. And now the Fulani have learned from the master, which is the Britain. You understand now? What are they doing now? The Fulanis are now using our own people. They are not contacted with the use of the politicians, Igbo politicians. They are not. They have now extended it into this family. That is why we say, see this Biafra IPOB, nobody can be able to destroy this IPOB because this is where it ends. It is indigenous people of Biafra. This is not Masob. You know what I'm saying now? That is why you see who are upright in the truthfulness have come out and said that we must do everything humanly possible in order to what we hurt the Nigerian government so much. Why the Bishop Alisus, the Imperatus, in order to say on the 23 of August, July, yeah, August 23 of August 2021, that he is pleading with IPOB leadership to permanently suspend sit at home. Bishop Kalisus Wanaga of the Enugu Catholic Diocese. It is because they are having meetings. So they have used useless all the politicians. They extended it into the religious leaders, also religious leaders. Now they now extended it into the leadership of IPOB, and we have now come out to say that that can never happen. It can never happen. You know, that is why we are here. I quote you because IPOB is where it ends. You see this IPOB, the Indian people of Biafra, this is where it ends. This is where we are going to get our freedom. And they are listening. You know, so they can pretend, they can do everything to disrupt our network, reduce. People are pushing in order to listen to that message. That is why once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, never you expect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out and begin to broadcast. No, he will do what is needful. He will do what is needful. And but before then, we all have a work to do. We need to expose anything that is exposable. You also say now, we need to expose anything that is exposable, because this thing that is just pointing out here, these things are also happening here. The issue of not allowing people's opinion to count. Myself, I have given a suggestion. Even that was just before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured. I think that was before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured, or just about a month or there after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured. This is not my own idea. It is an idea from a family in Bremen, here in Germany. He said he have told the national coordinator to implement what they themselves have done. What is that then that they did? They themselves, they registered their IPOB family in Bremen. You know, so they have their own account. You know, so now, so everything that they do is accountable. He now told the national coordinator of Germany, in order to use his authority to replicate this same thing in the whole of Germany family. You know, so now, so everything will be accountable. He himself account will be open, and he will have this. He will have access to this account. Then the ex-finance, Madam Nyanya, will also have access to the account. The unit coordinator will also have access to this account. Just like what he is saying, when they ask, where is this money coming? Since you say that the leader is not taking care of us, where is it coming from? He said, don't ask me anything. This is a brother, a comrade, a principal officer in Bremen. He said, you have told, but each time you told the national coordinator of Germany, he doesn't listen. So when he was discussing it with me, and I said, tell it again, tell me again, those things. Say it. While he was saying it, I was putting it down. Putting it down. All these things, I bring them to writing. Me and him, we edited it in a way that's going to make sense, and the grammatic. So we edited it and make everything to be perfect. You also say now, if I can bring that distance, if I can bring it, I don't know if people are still hearing me, but if I can bring it, let me read it. Let me read it, because it's part of those things that people's opinion does not count. People's opinion does not count. You also say now, let me try and bring it, because it's very, very important. When somebody is talking about things that will make the family to move forward, which myself have already contributed in this quarter, even in the document that I sent to DOS, it is there. It is there. I even put it there as an idea from a family in Bremen, which I am just a writer in that. Let me see. Let me see it. Let me see, because I have it here. I have it here. It is here. So these are the things that we're talking about. Opinions, people's opinion does not count. People have ideas how to do things and how things are going to move, but they don't take it. They don't take it. So these things are just happening. You also say now, too many messages. Too many messages. So these are the things that we are talking about. People's opinion must be counted. You also say now, people's opinion must be counted. Because if people's opinion are not counted, how can you be able to carry everyone along? How can you be able to carry everyone along? People cannot be able to voice out their opinion, and you say that you are a leader. You don't have a listening ear. Like I'm in the media, you also say now, like I am in the media, I always have a listening ear. You also say now, I always have a listening ear to people. Because when you talk about being a public servant, you must always have a listening ear so that people can be able to relate with you. Not, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. You have to have time. You have to have time for the people to be able to understand that, yes, indeed, that you are doing a great job. Too many messages, too many messages. But this thing I'm talking about right now, this thing that I'm talking about right now, it is indeed, it is with Chike Doziem. As I'm speaking right now, it's with Chike Doziem. Now that it is with Chike Doziem. You also say now, let me try and remember. Number one, in that thing that we wrote there, that the national coordinator, let him appoint, tell the unit coordinators, this unit coordinator will look for people that can speak the language very, very well. They will go and meet a lawyer that his specialty is in registration of in this case, IPOB family. You also say now, those ones will go and register this family. And registering this family, account will be open. In this account, unit coordinator will have access to that. A national coordinator will have access to that. The ex-finance, Madam ex-finance, will also have access to this account. That the people can be able to pay in, so there will be accountable. You also say now, there will be accountable. This one is number one. Another one is this: it will give a one-way. It's going to help that our database, not as a Nigeria, will automatically reflect in the United Nations database that these people that they are calling Nigerians are not what? Are not Nigeria, but Biafrans. And part of those things that we wrote there, that it will now be easy for people to do away with their Nigerian passport. Because once you go and declare yourself stateless person, United Nations will automatically recognize you as a Biafran. Through this registration, you also say now, through this registration, United Nations will automatically recognize us as a Biafran, not Nigeria. You also say now, and he also this comrade from Bremen, he also made a reference that, for example, when we went to the Berlin protest that we went on the 9th of July 2021, he said, for example, the people that came to that protest is about only 1% out of what we have here in Germany. That is 50, that is about 5,000 people. About 5,000 people in general from this Germany came to that protest. You also say now, when other people who are not interested in Biafra sees that these are the benefits that you can be able to benefit, you can do away with Nigeria, have a United Nation that you can travel anywhere without harassment. Without harassment, it will give the people the mind to come into the struggle. You know, so say now, I wish I find it, I could have just read it now. But all these things, those 16 pages of document that I compile against China Sanworo, that by the order of Chike Doziem, said that I should send those things. It is among the last page. It is among the last page that I sent just to move the struggle forward. You also say now, just to move the struggle forward and for people to begin to have so all these things, when all these things are being put in place, but they cannot do it. because they don't want transparency. You also say now, today in Bremen, as I'm talking to you right now, today in Bremen are functioning very, very good. Bremen are functioning very, very good. They are registered. You also say now, they are registered. And the leader there is carrying everybody along. The unit leader there in Bremen, when they have a general meeting, sometimes what he don't understand, he will take it to the family and say he cannot give answer to this particular decision. You know what I'm saying now? Let me take it to my people. Let them decide, because I'm just their leader. This is an example of a leader. A lot of these things, we just put it there. A lot of things that we just put there so that the struggle can be able to. But this kind of a thing, they don't want it. Anything that will make the struggle to be transparent, you cannot see them do it. You cannot see them do it. It's about is only how to what they are going to do, siphon money, what they are going to do, siphon money. Talking about transparency, no, that they don't want that. You know what I'm saying now? They don't want that. So we continue on this expose, just like what we do today, is that people can hear it from, because we will continue and begin to set these people free. And we know there are many people that their name have been mentioned. If you do your investigation very well, you will see it's a similar case. These people, they don't want to play and buy by the evil that they want them to do. You can hear what he said, that they were sent. Sapele sent them to go to Ihala and Imo State to go and kill a fellow ESN member. But they said they're not going to do that. They sent them to go and kill a fellow ESN member in Ihala, between Ihala and Imo State. So anywhere you see bombardment, knowing the hands of Uchenna Apkatanku is there, and the people that he's working with. Sometimes he might not know, but you have already trained them. Everybody's greedy. Building business, building this. So everybody's greedy. You cannot tell me what to do. You are there. After all, you are the person who taught us how to do that. So you will not begin to see a kind of argument. Yes, but anytime I want to do such a thing, I want to be aware of it. This is what kind of thing that Uchenna Apkatanku will be telling them. Yes, I know, but anytime I want to be aware of it. I want to collect my own return. Just like you just said, that Sapele created a camp for a special squad. Ask these people, this one that you just heard his voice now, that they are going to be remaining on a particular, the old camp. These ones are going to be beginning return. That those ones are the ones who have mind. And these ones are created for kidnap. So all these kidnap that you are seeing in Biafra land, these are the people. These are the people that we're talking about. Special squad, dead man squad, Ebubago. Because this creation, these are the places that they got all these things. And now the information that we just got, that Ebonyi State and the Enugu State coordinator are asking the family unit and the ESN members to provide their names and their phone contact. For what? To finish up the job. To finish up the job. But that cannot happen. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. I still remember a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Serving the indigenous people of Biafra through media, evangelist, special grace of God, Chukwuebuka Udene, today or tomorrow or next. I'm going to do a video review. On how easy, not easy, but a direction way for you to pay your monthly due or ESN or whatever dues that had to do with this struggle through Umwere account. I'm going to do a review, a video review. You know what I'm saying now? And in that video review, you are going to see, because I've already started it, started the preparation yesterday. In that video review, when you type in, let me just do it, but not the official, because the one I want to do, I'm going to do it specially. I'm going to do it specially for this purpose. I'm going to do it specially for this purpose with a video so that people can see what we are talking about. So when you type in www.ipobinUSA.org/donate, then it will bring you to an information say donate indigenous people of Biafra or donation portal indigenous people of Biafra is the same. You just click in. Once you click in, you are going to see where it says single donation from €1.50, $1.50. Then thereafter, you are going to see a recurring donation from €1.50 every month. You know what I'm saying now? So if you want to be on the 1,000 men who are going to pay €100 every month, then you click on that recurring donation from $100 every month. You know what I'm saying now? If it's a single pay that you just want to make a single pay, just like when you make when you promise that this is money that you're going to give, even though you're still paying for the monthly, and that monthly is automatic. You know what I'm saying now? So you click on that. Then when you click on that, it will take you to select amount. When it takes you to select amount, you just click the select amount, and then you are going to see from €1.50 to $2,500. You know what I'm saying now? Then you click the one of your choice. For example, $100 or $200 or $300. Then you click pay. When you click pay, then it will take you to the next one, which says, you are going to see there, it says indigenous people of Biafra USA, your account. You are going to register with your email. You understand now? And for the advice, always use the email that nobody knows, because when you are having anything financially, you understand now? The email that you are going to use, make sure it's not a normal email. If you don't have an email that is special, go and create one. Change all your finances. You understand now? Change all your finances. The email that you are going to be using, be it in this or your bank or whatever, let it be known to only you. So when you go there, you are going to put that email in order to create an account. Then you will see the other one, say additional information. It will now ask you, what would you like to donation to apply to? Choose a selection below. I'm just reading what is here. ESN, Eastern Security Network, that is one. Political consulting lobbying, that is two. Political consulting lobbying, not a political solution. No. This is had to do with the lawyer, be it international or in the zoo Nigeria. Then you see another one, number 3, dues. Then number 4, you say gift. You want to give a gift, T-shirt, hat, etc. Then the number 5, general, whatever is needed. Then because the money that you've already clicked, the money is there. You understand what I'm saying now? You click the one of your choice. Once you click the one of your choice, it will take you to continue. So once you click continue, it will bring you to another information. You understand? Say now, when it brings to another information, that information say additional information. Would you like your donation to apply to which you already selected ESN? Just like the one I just did it, and I'm just showing you according to my screenshot, which I'm going to make a video about it. Then you say payment. For example, Visa. I'm using Visa. You also say now, I'm using Visa. I think MasterCard is also acceptable. Then the leadership who are in charge of this finance, somebody have complained that we need to make it easier, like a PayPal, so that the people can be able to be easier. But you can always just go to your bank, apply for Visa. It can only take you for a week or 2 weeks. The Visa, they will send it to you. It only costs you, like mine cost me only 30 euro every year. 30 euro every year. You can use it to buy anything online that you want to buy. You can use it to pay this, like this one is online payment. You can use it to pay. So it doesn't cost you. You can go and apply your own. Like I'm using Visa. You can also, I think a MasterCard also, yes. MasterCard, Visa can do that. You know what I'm saying now? Just go and apply for it. So you've already put in your information, your card number, expiring date, and the card, a special card number that allow you to do transaction. Then the next one is going to take you to is where it says billing address. In this billing address, you put all your information, your name, your first name, second name, surname, your street, where you are living in, then the name of the street, and the postal style, that is a postcode. Then after you've done that, it will also take you the state, the phone number on that same information. After you continue with that, it will take you to another one, continue. Then when you continue, you see purchase. You just click purchase, and that's it. And once you are done with that, then you are going to receive an email automatically. You're going to receive an email automatically that you have been confirmed. You know what I'm saying now? You'll be seeing, and that is automatically your personal evidence. You know what I'm saying now? Because that email that you are going to use, make sure that nobody knows about it, because there are a lot of hackers. You know what I'm saying now? Do not use an email, your office email, or the email known to people. Use a personal email that nobody knows about it, so that it can be safe. It can be safe. So thank you very much. I'm still going to do review on this, concerning this, so that it will be easier for our people to be able to be putting their money. So very, very easy. And if you want to check in any country that you are, how much is it in dollar? Just check go to Google and type in the rates between this and that. Just put exactly that money, that's it. You can as well make sure that at least enough money is always in that account. Can calculate it and just put it there in that particular thing, so that every month will be running. So that is it. I still remember as well the Watching. See you, and Miss Koka, bless you.